Hi, my name is Sozenren. So I would like to present my thesis titled Furniture AR Marketplace Mobile Application. My supervisor is Dr. Goesu and my co-supervisor is Dr. Johanna binti Ahmad. So coming to the introduction, there are four main parts that will be discussed in this introduction, which are problem background, aim, scope, and objective. So coming to the problem background, the first problem arises nowadays at the e-commerce platform is the customer traffic. Obviously, it will become more serious when coming to the selling point of furniture, as customer will always need to know the size, pattern, discount, and so on at a particular furniture. Next, without the use of augmented reality, lack of trust from customer towards the furniture may happen due to there is absence of good presentation on the particular furniture. Apparently, high return can always happen as buyer cannot match their interior or size in the actual environment due to the lack of visualization on the furniture when buying the selected furniture using the application. So the project aim for this is to provide more potential buyers and sellers in Malaysia have the ability to sell and buy their furniture easily remotely with the use of augmented reality and mobile application technology. So the project there are four main project objectives. The first one is to elicit requirements for the application from potential sellers and buyers. The second one is to design the application based on the elicited requirements. Next, go to the third phase, is required to develop the application based on the design solutions. Lastly, it's also important to test the functionality of the application using suitable testing techniques like black box technique. Going to the project scope, there are four main project scope. So the first one is that it is only support for the Android mobile application. The second one is only support certain payment method like using touch and go and the online banking without the use of cryptocurrency payment. The third one is the tested furniture will be the lecture table at the lecture room of faculty computing. The type of furniture that can be sold and buy in this application will be tables, beds, chairs, curtains, drawers, cabinets, boards, and so on. So going to the literature review, there are two main things that need to be discussed, which are comparison between existing systems and the technology used. So there are four main systems that need to be compared. The first one is the Amazon, the second one, Lazada, third one, IKEA Shopping, and the fourth one is the proposed application named Virtual Furnish. So obviously we can see that the AR technology and the view of 3D model feature is not supported in the Lazada application, and the item, video, also the ability to sell furniture in different brands are not supported in the IKEA shopping application. Then the use of AI to filter all the user preference are yes to all the application. And the limited products for Malaysia are only happen for the Amazon application, and low delivery and shipping fee for Malaysia will be the Lazada application and the proposed application, since both of these applications are developed for Malaysia. So as a conclusion, Virtual Furnish has all the features available for Amazon, Lazada, and IKEA shopping application. Thus, the technology used for developing this system are Flutter, which is a mobile application development framework. The second one is AR Foundation, which is an augmented reality technology tool. The third one is Firebase Firestore, which is the centralized cloud database. Lastly is the Firebase Google Analytics, where it will use it will fetch the user behaviors of this application and analyze the user behavior and come up with the result. So going to the system development methodology, there are two main things that need to be discussed in this section, which are methodology used, as well as software and hardware requirements. The chosen methodology for developing this system is known as incremental methodology, where all the modules will be separated in different increments. So firstly, it is important to gather and analyze all the requirements and documents in the SRS document. Next, it's important to design the model carefully. Then coming to the development phase, where there will be the cycle of implementation, testing, and feedback. The feedback from the user is very important to ensure that the bugs and the issues can be addressed at the early stage, so that there will be no uh, big issues or defects when uh, deploy the product. So as we can see here, during the development phase, we can still redesign or redocument the requirement analysis based on the user feedback. Then after that, the products can be deployed, and it's also important to maintain the product by uh, providing the user the way to use this product. So there are 4 required software, which are Visual Studio Code, Android Emulator, Flutter, and Firebase. There are two required hardware, which are laptop with the operating system of Windows 10 and Android mobile device. For the laptop will be used to develop the system, and the Android mobile device will be used to test the application. So coming to the requirement analysis and design, there are 4 main things to discuss, which are the use case diagram, system architecture, ERD diagram, and the user interface prototypes. So this is the use case diagram of virtual furnace application, where it consists of 8 modules, which are authentication module, where user can log in and register, marketplace module, user profile management module, order management module, augmented reality module, chat and notification module, as well as selling furniture module. So as we can see just now, we have 3 types of user where they will see different views in this application. So in the authentication module, all the user can log in into the system by different way, and guest user can register this application using using an existing email. So coming to the marketplace module, the guest user and the registered user both can browse for desired item as well as view item, but guest user cannot check out item, purchase item, as well as manage cart. So coming to the augmented reality display, both of the user can manage the 3D furnitures in the augmented reality mode, as well as take photo or recording the scene of the augmented reality environment. So
Coming to the chat and notification module, both the user, register seller, and the customer can chat with each other using the chat room. Then the register seller and the register customer both can manage their own profile, and the registered customer can become a seller by using the seller register function in the application. So coming to the selling furniture module, the registered seller can manage all its selling furnitures in this application and generate a 3D model from the images. So for the order management module, the registered seller can handle all the order lists from the customer, and the customer can track and confirm all the order from the seller. So this is the system architecture of the application, where it is made out of MVC architecture. So here we have the model where it consists of the data and business logic, as well as the Firebase libraries to interact with the Firebase services such as Firestore, Google Analytics authentication, as well as the cloud messaging. So the view consists of the Flutter widgets, which it will display beautiful UI view in the application, and the Unity library will bring a built-in functions for the use of augmented reality technology. So the user can interact with the view, and the model will alert the view whenever the data has changed, and the view can quickly grab the model data from the model and update by itself. So the view will alert the controller after the user have interact, and the controller can update the model. So this is the ERD diagram of my application. So here we have 10 classes, which consists of user, payment, order status, chat, card product, marketplace product, AR media storage, sell account, message, and the market order. So a user can interact with many classes such as marketplace product to view or add cart or buy the product. So this is the user interface prototype, where these are the three main interface in this application. First is the marketplace page, where user can view all the marketplace products and add them to cart or purchase them. Then is the AR mode, where user can place the virtual furniture item in the real surrounding to visualize the object in their surrounding. And then this is the seller view, where the seller can view all the order lists from the buyers, so that the seller can handle them easily. So coming to conclusion, our platform can provide more sales, and hopefully it can easily mesh certain furniture in the actual environment, and it is flexible to sell and management for the seller, and the virtual furnish application allows the users to purchase furniture using online payment. So that's all from me.